Well, do you want to become a social media manager? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps you need to take in order to get started on your social media manager journey. Well, hey there, I'm Shirish Gupta. Today, I'm going to talk about how to become a social media manager, an amazingly brilliant career in these days. A lot of people think it's difficult or requires special skills, but that's not the case at all. I'm going to break it down for you step by step that you can start making money in no time as social media manager. And if you're unsure, listen to this crazy report. The global social media management market size was about $15 billion in 2021 and is projected to reach $118 billion by 2031, growing at a CAGR of 22.8% from 2022 to 2031. That is insane growth. I mean, this is crazy. So you must watch this video till the end and take notes on how to become a social media manager and earn a crazy amount of money while doing so. And I've been working on my content for about 2 years now. And if there is one thing that I've learned, is that there is no one size fits all approach when it comes to becoming a social media manager. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps that you need to take in order to get started. So whether you are just starting out or you are looking for a career change, this video is for you. So let's hit it up for social media manager. Hi, I'm Shirish Gupta and I empower people to hack their success, rise above the challenges and confidently create an extraordinary life they deserve. Well, it's been a while since I'm learning about social media management for my content, and I have got some amazing information to share with you in this video. So I started with my YouTube channel when 2 years ago I started creating consistent content. Yeah, that's the right word, consistent content. And all this while I was trying to learn YouTube, and I have done so much research on starting a YouTube channel. And in fact, I'll be releasing a video on how to start a YouTube channel soon. So I was creating content on YouTube, and about a year later, I thought about managing other platforms as well, like Instagram, LinkedIn, and other channels. And that's when I started researching on social media management, like what it is, how to do it, and other things. Now, while researching, I realized how big it is and how it is going to grow in coming few years. I really want to emphasize this is probably the best time to explore this career because social media managers are in high demand these days, with many companies looking for someone who can manage their social channels. Now, before I give you how to become a social media manager, I really want to start from the beginning. What exactly is this social media management, and is it really worth pursuing? Well, to answer this question, think about how more and more people are using social media. In fact, analysis from a research firm shows that there are 4.74 billion social media users around the world by 2022. Equating to almost 60% of the total global population. Well, 4.74 billion is a crazily big number. So with so many people using social media on a daily basis, it is really a big market for individual, companies, and almost anyone. Well, now think about this Apple MacBook here. It's a fine product, and Apple makes great products. But for their products to reach customers, they need to showcase them. And that's what the best way of doing it? Yes, social media, as it is everywhere these days. So they have a big marketing team and social media managers to build their brand. Okay, don't think it's just with big brands that they require social media managers. In fact, after COVID has opened doors for so many individual content creators, and most of these creators can create quality content, but they might not be too good at social media management. So even an individual content creator who is looking to make it big needs a social media manager. So in short, there's a huge scope. And I want to reinstate this, what I told you at the beginning of this video. The global social media management market size is expected to grow at a crazy 22.8% from now till 2031, from 15 billion to almost 8 times bigger to $118 billion. That is huge. And you can work with an agency that provides social media management services, or you can become a social media consultant yourself, being in a business. You can also start by first working with an agency and later start your own consulting agency. Either way, there's a huge scope in this rule. Okay, now that you know it's a very lucrative field with amazing growth, let's understand who are social media managers and what do they do? So social media managers are people who help businesses to build a presence and make money online. They are responsible for creating and managing online content. as well as engaging with customers and followers. A social media manager is responsible for creating and managing content across all social media platforms. This includes developing strategies, creating content calendar, and working with content creators to ensure that all content is on brand and aligns with the overall marketing strategy. That's a big thing. Now, in addition, a social media manager also oversees community management, which involves moderating comments and responding to questions or concerns from followers. A social media manager also has a keen understanding of how to use data to track performance and campaign effectiveness. Super important. And last but not the least, your social media manager knows how to make money online for content creators or businesses. Yeah, I think that's the biggest part. They will guide you how to make money through your content. In short, here are 6 main tasks that social media managers perform on a daily basis. Number 1 is strategize social media and campaigns. The next comes creating content for helping in content creation process, managing, scheduling, and posting content, community management and engagement. Next is analyzing data analysis and engagement tracking. And the last one is reporting and communicating to the key stakeholders. Okay, I'm sure you've got some clarity on what social media managers they do. So the next question is how to become one. Now let's explore this. Now, here are the 5 steps that can help you become a top social media manager. Yes, the very first thing you have to do is to learn about social media. Yeah, but of course, it's important to learn about social media platforms. It's not enough to just simply post content and hope that people will see it. And most content creators, they do this. They don't know how to market it, so they need an expert to do it for them. So as a social media manager, you need to be proactive in promoting the content and engaging with the audience. And you can only do it once you have a good understanding of social media platforms, their algorithms, and how to increase engagement on different platforms. And while I was researching for my social media management, there are things like a good time to post for better engagement and which platform is good for a specific type of audience and content. Now, all these are important things to know as a social media manager. And the best way to know all this is to immerse yourself in social media culture for pursuing a degree in social media management, communication, or business. Well, all these degrees can prepare you for this role. Now, if you're not looking for a full-time degree, maybe because you have already graduated and you want to shift your career, or maybe you just want to start as soon as possible and you don't want to wait for a full degree to complete to get started. Well, in this case, I would recommend some super amazing online courses that you can take. And I have attached my top recommended programs. In fact, I have done a lot of these programs during my journey in the description box for you. Now, knowledge of the platforms like Meta, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok will be the most important steps for you. Once you have some knowledge about the field, the next step is to build your skills to be successful as a social media manager. Now, what are these skills? Some of the top skills that you must have in this area will be writing skills, editing skills, design skills, project management skills, very important, and then social analytics proficiency skills. Now, these are the 5 skills that I believe you should have. These skills are important since you will be drafting posts, writing descriptions, editing and designing posts and campaigns. Now, I understand that at times you can't be good at all these things. Like I'm good at writing and I write my scripts for YouTube for my podcast, for my blog, but then editing or designing the post is something that I outsource basically. So I initially used to edit the videos on my own using a very simple editing software called ScreenFlow for Mac. And I've attached the link for you in case you want to edit your videos on your own. For Windows, I recommend Camtasia software. Now, I have edited my videos for a few months and then I outsourced it on Fiverr. And then later, I hired an editor in my team and he's doing an amazing job at editing the videos. So for designing, I use Fiverr extensively and it is a great platform where you can get freelancers. And I have given you a link to check it out. By using these services, you can actually save a lot of time. Well, if you are starting up and you're low on cash, then you must do it on your own and you'll have to learn it through the courses that I've recommended you. Now, you must use Canva as your designing tool, which is what I use for most of my designing. But if you have some cash, then you can hire a freelancer on Fiverr and then do a pretty good job for sure. In addition to all these technical skills, you must have great project management skills since you must manage, post, and schedule content. It's very important. The ability to juggle multiple projects, balance competing priorities, and stay on top of the constantly changing social media landscape is essential for any marketer. This role requires an attention to detail that can solve hard problems with ease, as well as time management skills, which will ensure you don't get overwhelmed by all your work or lose sight of what's important in life. So having strong project management skills along with time management is very important. Next is to get some experience through an internship or an entry-level job, or even a sign up with a small client and provide them with your consulting services. Now, doing this will give you great experience and you will learn a lot while applying your learnings to the practical world. Now, it is important to learn, but it is equally important to do the things, as you will learn much more doing the things practically. Okay. The most important skill that you will learn with practical exposure is to analyze data and understand the trend. This is so important. Okay, so now I use a tool called SEMrush, which according to me is the best tool in the market. It is slightly expensive, but it is one of the best tools I use for my SEO and other things. For my YouTube, I use vidIQ. Now, both are amazing tools, and you can use these tools in case you need more understanding on data analytics and how you can become a better social media manager. I'm sharing these tools with you so that you can understand these tools and become a much better social media manager. Using these tools are absolutely important for you to become successful in this field. Now, the next step is super important here as well. You must start building your personal brand on social media. Now, it is so obvious, but how most people forget to do this for themselves. The need to have a personal brand on social media is becoming more important than ever. With so many users and posts coming through every second, it's vital that you stand out from the crowd with your unique proposition. So be regular in posting your journey as becoming a social media manager. Or if you already have the basic skill set, start creating content and show how you are managing your own content and how you can help others. Now, doing this will get you noticed by potential employers that can offer you a job, or even businesses for which you can provide consulting services if you wish to start your own agency, which I would highly advise you to do so. Next is to keep learning and stay up to date with the latest trends in social media marketing. Social media managers have a responsibility not only to their company, but also to the industry as a whole. It's important that they stay on top of the trends in order for themselves and others within social networks such as Facebook or Twitter can benefit from what is going viral right now. So staying up to date with latest developments will help you a lot in the long-term journey. So to become a social media manager, you will need a strong understanding on how to use social media platforms to reach and engage the audience. You will also need excellent writing and communication skills, as well as good organizational skills. That's what I mentioned earlier. Now, a successful manager needs to have excellent storytelling skills and also be able to analyze what works best when it comes down to content strategy. Well, if you have all these qualities, then you could make a very successful social media manager for sure. And again, there's a huge demand for social media managers. And if you want to do well and earn well in this profession, make sure to work hard and become a social media manager, because it is the next big thing. And this could be a perfect fit career for you. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to support my work by liking and sharing this video, and also subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon. I would recommend you to watch this next video. And also stay tuned to my channel, because I'll be producing more content on how to become content creators, social media manager, influencers. If you need any personalized help, comment below or reach out to me on my social media platforms, and my team and I can help you with step-by-step process in your career, college admission, and building an extraordinary life for yourself. Lastly, make sure to watch my podcast, Living Extraordinary videos, where I discuss tools, strategies, and resources to build your best life. I will see you very soon. Love and power to you. Bye-bye. See you.